If your desk setup looks great, but your lighting is working against you, screen glare, eye strain after a couple of hours, maybe you're just squinting at your desk in the dark, there's a really simple fix for that. So let's go over this monitor light bar. I'm gonna go over the key features, show you how the mounting system and remote work, and then talk about who this is for, all to help you make a better informed buying decision. And there's one thing about this that actually surprised me, and I'll get to that in a minute. So what is this? This is a monitor light bar. It is a USB powered desk lamp that clips right onto the top of your monitor, and it lights up your desk and keyboard without putting any glare on your screen. And it comes with a wireless touch remote that has front and back lighting, and it works with both flat and curved monitors. So let's do a quick unboxing so you can see what you get with your purchase. Okay, so let me show you what you get in the box here. All right, so we have the light bar itself. We're gonna pull this out first, and that is nice. That is nice. Really premium feel to it. It's pretty long, really clean, minimal design, gray finish. There's the USB-C connection. There's 2 backlights. All right, and then we got the weighted mounting clip, and it's actually heavier than you'd expect. And that's by design. The weight is what keeps this thing stable on your monitor. The build quality here is solid, doesn't feel cheap or flimsy. Everything has a nice feel to it. Okay, then you have the instruction manual, then your cable, USB-A to USB-C, right? Then instructions on how to use the remote control, installation instructions. And we actually have the remote itself here. Also nice premium feel to it, that gray finish. It also comes with 3 AAA batteries, the remote, which is nice. So really cool. Then we'll remove the film. Yeah, it's a really nice looking design, really straightforward. Put in the batteries, just go ahead and turn that to unlock right there. Just twist it, bottom will come out. Put that back on, then lock it. Twisting, lights up in the middle here. Press the power button. Of course, we need it connected in order for the light to go on. All right, so you got all the essentials. Of course, the light bar, remote control, a battery, installation instructions, the remote, USB-C cable, and the user manual. Okay, so let's just go over a quick demo of how to use this. So we've gone ahead and added it to the clip. We have the USB-C input right in between here, so we can easily add the cable in. Then we have the backlight and the front light. So go ahead and push this, place this down, just like this. Okay, of course we have our remote, and we go ahead and plug this into our 𝗪𝗓𝗓 docking station. So you can add it to any docking station. You can plug it into your computer, USB slot. You can also plug it into an outlet and it'll work. But for convenience, it's just easiest to plug it into your computer or docking station. Okay, really simple with the controls. One press, both go on. You have the front light right here. And then we have the backlight going. So pretty bright. Again, I'll demo this, on the actual computer so you can see how much it brightens up the desk. Just showing the controls right now. Okay, so we can actually turn off the backlights individually. So press the smaller power button. So we're gonna show the backlights. Press the smaller power button. There we go. It's turned off, and then just the front lights are on. Go ahead and turn it back on. So we can adjust the color temperature. Go ahead and press that. We can see the bar lights up. Go ahead and decrease all the way. Nice warmer color. Gonna bring that back up. Okay, and then we have the brightness. Gonna press that. You can see we're at the lowest setting. Brighten it up all the way. I'm gonna put it in the middle there. And then we can also just have the backlights on. So I'll go back to the backlights and then just press the small button, and the front lights are not on. And then you can also adjust the brightness of the backlight here. So just go ahead and turn it on, and then want to hold down for 7 seconds, and we'll see that it gets brighter. Reaches maximum brightness. Okay, let go, and then you can press down again, hold for 7 seconds, and we'll go down to the lowest setting again. Okay, and let go. So really cool that you can adjust the brightness of the backlight as well. Okay, let's go over adding this to my curved monitor, and then go over just a demo of you just seeing how much light this actually gives and how it looks in a real world setting. Okay, so now we're ready to put this on. Have our curved monitor here. Let's go ahead and place it right here. So notice on the clip, Right here, this is nice and sticky, so it'll make sure to stick onto the back of the monitor so it doesn't move around. A lot of monitor lights don't have this sticky little pad and they just move around too much. You know, even the slightest movement can jiggle it a little bit. So all we have to do is just make sure we have the clip up front here. Go ahead and put it on and then push down on the clip. That will stick on. Beautiful. Then we go ahead and turn it on with our remote. There we have a lot of light going on. Okay, so we have our studio lights on. So let's go ahead and turn those off so we can just see how much light this actually gives off when we have the light bar on. All right, so a little dark now. Go ahead and turn this on. Nice, so a lot of light. A lot of light is given off. Back up a little bit so we can see a little better. Turn it off. On, and it's full brightness right now. We can change the color temperature as well. So make it warmer now. So it matches the light that we have in the room as well. That warmer color, as you can see, it really synced up. So I'm gonna turn it off. Turn it back on again. Go ahead and increase the color temperature again so you can see the change. Now we'll adjust the brightness. So that's at the lowest setting. Then we'll go back up. So really bright. Okay, and then the backlight here. So I've gone ahead and turned off this light so we can see how much this actually makes a difference. So go ahead and turn that off now. It's completely dark back there. Turn it on. It's really light and it covers a wide range too. So let's back up a little bit so we can see that a little bit better, how much it covers. So turn off the main light. Turn on the backlight. Backlight only. So it is really bright for a backlight. So it's lighting up the entire wall back here. Go ahead and look at it a little bit closer. So yeah, this light is really strong. Okay, so the big thing with this light bar is what they call a dual protection design. So there's a textured softening light cover on the front and an eye care hood on top. And what this means is the light goes down onto your desk and keyboard, but it doesn't bounce off your screen and it doesn't shine directly into your eyes. So in my experience, this actually makes a noticeable difference during long sessions, especially at night. The eye strain reduction is real with this thing. I've been using light bars for many years and I will continue to use light bars just because of how much it helps with eye strain during later hours. And I find myself using this during the day even because it just makes everything more comfortable to look at. Also, what's really cool about this is even at the lowest setting, the lowest brightness, this is still like plenty bright. So the range you're getting here is really wide, something really bright or just something a little bit less bright. On the lower setting, it works really well. It's a solid light. A little bit more about the light itself. So it has 84 LED beads with an RA95 color rendering index. So what that means is colors look accurate and true to life under this light. So if you're doing any kind of color sensitive work, photo editing, design, anything where color accuracy matters, this light isn't going to throw off what you're seeing on the screen, which is really nice for anyone who is working with visuals. So the mounting system is a sliding weighted clip. It has 2 adjustment points. So you can pull the front section out for the curved monitors right here. So this section, you can move it. And we have a nice little pad on the bottom right here that will stick onto your monitor. You can also adjust this as well. It has a nice sticky pad here, so make sure it stays on the back of your monitor. Also, we can adjust the light a little bit as well. Of course, we need to keep it within this little section here because we're gonna have our cable in there, but we can make slight adjustments to it. Okay, so let's talk about what I like about this bar light. So the glare-free lighting actually works. You get a really comfortable, even light on your desk without any screen reflection. So the mount is rock solid thanks to the weighted clip here. And as you saw, it fits perfectly on a monitor, fits really well on curved monitors. That's one of the things with a lot of monitor lights. They just don't fit curved monitors that well, and this one really does. And the stepless dimming, it gives you a ton of range to work with. And the RA95 CRI is great for color accuracy. Plus, as you saw, the setup literally takes seconds. Okay, so who should get this? Really, if you're someone who works at a desk for long hours, especially at night, and you're dealing with eye strain or screen glare, this is a really straightforward solution to it. It makes a noticeable difference, like immediately, as soon as you start using it. And this also works really well for content creators and designers who need, accurate color representation at their desk without messing up what's on the screen. And if you're just looking to upgrade your desk setup with better lighting without spending a premium, this gets you really close to what high-end options like the BenQ screen bar offer at a more budget-friendly price. Now, if you're looking for a full bias lighting solution where the backlight behind the monitor is just as important as the front light, you'll want to look for a different, stronger LED strip. So in my opinion, this monitor light bar is definitely worth checking out. It does what a monitor light bar should do, lights your desk without glare, reduces eye strain, and it does it with solid build quality and a really clean design. The wireless remote and stepless dimming make it really easy to get through your lighting exactly where you want it. I'm gonna be continuing to use light bars. They're amazing. Like, I can't imagine not having one anymore. So this is definitely worth checking out.